Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis. It is time to focus, and we're focusing today on the Blackhawks and then, of course, the Chicago Bulls. Let's open this up now. We're talking about the Blackhawks. Let's recap the week that was for the team on the from the Madhouse. Well, both these teams are from the Madhouse, but it started off with a win in Colorado against the Avalanche, so a nice job there by the Blackhawks. Then Halloween night, losing in San Jose, so they're 1-1. Then 2 more games remaining on this West Coast road trip, and then a win in overtime. They were down 2-0. And then 3-2 to the Los Angeles Kings with 30 seconds left, able to get the game-tying goal on Saturday to be able to then get the win in a shootout. So they win that one of a final of 4-3, and then they take care. They were up 3-0, win 4-2 Sunday night in Anaheim against the Ducks. So a lot of road games early on for the Chicago Blackhawk team. I guess they have like 12 of 13 after the new year. They play a lot of games at the United Center, a lot of road games as of right now. So on the road trip, they go 3-1. That's nice. That's a nice job there by the Blackhawks, who had a struggling stretch. This week they'll welcome in one of their big the original 6 rivals, the Red Wings, Wednesday night at the 7 p.m. start, and then at Dallas against the Stars Thursday at 7 p.m. and then a 6 p.m. start at the Madhouse Sunday against the Minnesota Wild. So that is the week that was for the Chicago Blackhawks. You saw some nice job. Also, Connor Bedard had one of the shots in the shootout. So, this team's been down, been able to come right back, play some good hockey, look good. So I'm excited. This team has played better. If there's any optimism in Chicago sports, it's definitely here with the Blackhawks. They're playing well. I thought they looked very good overall. So a nice job by the Blackhawks. They go 3-1 on the week, with home against Detroit on Wednesday, being tonight, Thursday at Dallas, and then Sunday home against the Minnesota Wild. So great job by the Blackhawks. That's the focus for the Hawks. Now let's focus on the Chicago Bulls. Oh, it's time to focus on the Chicago Bulls, the other team at the United Center. And here's the week that was for them. Monday, able to get a win over the Monday, able to get a nice win over the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant did not play for Memphis, but it was a game where they were trailing, but able to come right back, able to get a nice win there. Wednesday at home against Orlando, the same thing. They were down big. You're like, okay, looks like this team has no chance of winning this basketball game. They come out, they play exceptionally well. They're able to get the W. So, Friday night, able to watch a lot of Iron Eagle over the last weekend. Having to listen to, I watched the Yes broadcast of the Bears or the Bulls and Nets. He does the Nets games, and then I watched him announce an abysmal Chicago Bear game on Sunday for CBS. But the Bulls were back and forth in this one, but at the end it was just threes, and the Bulls are going to be that team. The Bulls, if they're going to be, they've been able to make threes. That's how they've been able to win these basketball games they've been in. But just they lose that one by Brooklyn, as the Brooklyn was just able to get the big shots down late. I like what Zach LaVine's a star, but now they're saying he's hurt, and that's not good because you need him to be playing better. Lonzo Ball's out with a sprained wrist, so you got the 2 guys that you were hoping to kind of be the leader. Lonzo Ball's not going to be a leader; he can't even play every day. But now he's hurt, and then you got the injury to Zach LaVine. So hopefully, but Zach LaVine played through it. So they go 2-1 on the week. Let's preview the week. 4 games this week. 4 games this week for the we were talking about the Blackhawks. For the Bulls, home against Utah tonight at the 7:30 start, at Dallas on Wednesday. So both teams going to be in Dallas. So the Bulls in Dallas on Wednesday, Blackhawks in Dallas on Thursday. So we'll see if they're Chicago sportsmen. Maybe the ones that were in Arizona fly down to Dallas and see both them teams. And then home to face Minnesota on Thursday. Minnesota Wild going to be in Chicago as well, so kind of that. And then at the Hawks on Saturday. So 4 games this week after the Bulls went 2-1. The Bucks have been struggling early on in the season, but I think this Bulls team is only going to win games based on their 3-point shooting. Levine, you're seeing him step up. Ayo Dosunmu's looking good. You're seeing a lot from everyone, the 3-point play, and even Josh Giddey's been really impressive as well. So we'll see how the Bulls can do. 2-1, 4 games this week, so we'll get another taste. And again, the cup, whatever they call it, they unveiled they play 3 Fridays this month at Cleveland, home against the Hawks, home against the Celtics. So we'll see how they play in them 3 games. And I believe, is that it? They're the only 3. The 3 Fridays, they unveiled their floor. It's going to be the red floor. And also they unveiled their City Edition uniforms. And it's honoring 30 years of the United Center. And I love it. The font, which if you have ever been to the United Center and it shows like what section you're in, walking on the concourse, that's the font. It's gold because it's kind of a goldish cream color, the way the United Center looks. So they built it around that. If they have sweatshirts available, I'm a sweatshirt whore. If you've watched the show already, I'd love to have that as well. So I'm definitely impressed this year with the City Edition uniforms honoring 30 years of the United Center. Again, I didn't get a chance to see the Chicago Stadium. United Center's my home, my baby when it comes to games, and looking forward to seeing them in that. They'll be wearing them every Saturday home game starting in November, I believe. Again, it'll start off against Memphis on the 23rd. So that is that. So that'll be exciting. So everyone, that's the Blackhawks. That's the Bulls. Comment below. Do you think Blackhawks are exciting? Bulls, I think they're going to fade. If they keep being the team where they need to make threes, they're not going to be that. They're not going to be able to win games. I'm sorry. I just don't feel it. But if they can, hey, what the hell do I know? I'm a Chicago sports fan. And I also have a useless podcast, according to some people. So comment about the Bulls, Blackhawks, your thoughts on them. Are they our only hope here in Chicago for the next through the winter? We'll see if that's the case as well. Everyone, have a great Wednesday. We're going to focus tomorrow on the Northwestern Wildcats, Friday on the Chicago Bears. Everyone, that'll do it for us. I'm Ryan out of shots from the Hello Chicago Network. We are the focus of Chicago sports. It's been a long year, and it's time to talk. Well, I'm a 33-year-old male that's bisexual. Favorite band is Nickelback, and watch pro wrestling. So if you don't think that I can handle comments like that and you think I'm going to go away that easily, you got another thing coming. I'm sorry.